So one of the things that makes camp special for me is it's actually the place where I made a mature, conscientious decision to actually embrace Christ as my own. It was 2010. I was in the aviation program, and we just had the counseling message, which is how we end each night at camp. And the senior counselor asked all of the other boys in the cabin to share their testimonies. And one by one, all of them shared their testimonies, except me. And for me, at this stage in my life, I was very much, faith is something I can get to later. I'll come back to that. I'm too young to actually, have a mature faith. And I was like, so I'll just kind of wait until I'm much older and can actually uphold that commitment, because I was still thinking about it as a commitment. But when I saw a whole bunch of peers with a real abiding faith, I realized I didn't have any excuse. So all that moment, this wall came down, and I was exposed before God. So I went out for a walk, and not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm just walking, and I hear a voice that says, "Trust in me." So I did, and then I made that first step. I barely knew what I what I was doing, what I was trusting, but I knew the God that I was trusting, and I think that started a very personal relationship for me with the Lord. And then that story I've told many times to many people. I've shared that in the brigade program, exhorting people to actually put their trust in God and experience Him and really reach out to Him and rely on Him. And that's a story that God has blessed me with.
I know a lot of times over the years through camp, especially during the paintball camp, we always had a canoe trip, and the canoe trips did not go as planned, and we usually got lost, and we stayed out very late and became very dark. And so when I was younger, it was kind of terrifying to think, where am I? I don't really know where I'm going, if we're close to camp. But all the adults, like my father and the junior staff and the senior staff, they were very very brave and very bold, and they made sure that we continued on our way, and we trusted in God the whole time that He would provide for us, and it turned out He would. And later on, through a couple further years down the road, when I would do paintball camp or when I would have canoe trips with my battalion, being familiar that God can get us through and that He's provided for us in the past when we've gotten lost on the river, it allowed me to be confident and to instill trust in brigadiers below me so that we could continue our trip safely and successfully.